We the people, in order to form a more perfect union. 221 years ago, in a hall that still stands, a group of men gathered and with these simple words launched America's improbable experiment in democracy. Farmers and scholars, statesmen and patriots who had traveled across the ocean to escape tyranny and persecution finally made real their Declaration of Independence, a Constitution that had at its very core the ideal of equal citizenship under the law, a Constitution that promised its people liberty and justice. We set forth at the beginning of this presidential campaign to continue the long march of those who came before us. The march for a more just, more equal, more free, more caring, and more prosperous America. I chose to run for president at this moment in history because I believe deeply that we cannot solve the challenges of our time unless we solve them together. That we may have different stories, but we hold common hopes. We may not look the same and may not have come from the same place, but we all want to move in the same direction towards a better future. I'm the son of a black man from Kenya and a white woman from Kansas. I've gone to some of the best schools in America, and I've lived in one of the world's poorest nations. I have brothers, sisters, nieces, nephews, uncles, and cousins of every race and every hue scattered across 3 continents. And for as long as I live, I will never forget that in no other country on earth is my story even possible. But it is a story that has seared into my genetic makeup the idea that this nation is more than the sum of its parts. That out of many, we are truly one. Despite the temptation to view my candidacy through a purely racial lens, we won commanding victories in states with some of the whitest populations in the country. 2 wars, a terrorist threat, a falling economy, healthcare crisis, and potentially devastating climate change. Problems that are neither black or white, Latino or Asian, but rather problems that confront us all. But I have asserted a firm conviction, a conviction rooted in my faith in the American people, that working together, we can move beyond some of our old racial wounds, and that in fact we have no choice if we are to continue on the path of a more perfect union.
Man against his brother, we all got to make a change.